So it's late, but I've been wanting to try this new paint. It's a chalk paint. It's Waverly chalk paint. Um, Picked it up at Walmart. I see a lot of people doing DIYs with it. I just wanted to see how well it covered, so I picked it a little bit up. They didn't have white, but they had a color called plaster, which is pretty close. So I am going to try it out on this piece of wood round that I have, and I just realized when I brought this down here that it has a big old crack in it, so I'm gonna have to use some wood glue and try to put it back together so I can actually use this. So I thought I'd jump on here and let you guys see with your own eyes how well this stuff covers. It's a chalk paint, and what it says is acrylic paint, matte finish, no prep. So, and I bought this at Walmart. I haven't been able to find it anywhere else, but if you know where they sell it or if you've used it before, let me know what your favorite colors are, because I might be buying more of this, because I you know, kind of like to try different things with wood. And so, hey Shelly, so I bought these are the two that I bought my first go round, and it is the plaster color and truffle, which is kind of a brown. The ones that I picked up today, they didn't have the big bottles of it, but they had little ones, and so I picked up a color called Elephant, which I've seen somebody do some Dollar Tree DIYs with. So yeah, I picked that color up, and I picked up a color called Steel, and then Ink, which I'm guessing is their black. So you know, these two colors are pretty close. The Elephant and Steel are pretty close. The Elephant is a little shade darker than the Steel, which is kind of funny to me because you'd think it'd be the opposite. I don't know how well you can see this. Is the light like too much? But anyway, so I'm not really prepping this board or anything. I'm gonna start with the white just to see what it looks like. And I will, let me see if this is even have like a little seal thingy on it. I don't know if it, oh, it does. Okay, so it comes with a seal on the inside of it, which is probably a good thing, especially people like me that tend to forget that they're open, and then I go and, yeah, when you hold them up, there they are. I have my ring light going too, and I have another light going. I might turn this light off. I don't know if that makes any difference or not, but that one was really bright in my eyeballs. So, like, challenged with these dang, you have to wipe your scissors off. Let's see here. So, a little hard to get open. It looks a little thick, but that's okay. I guess if it's chalk paint, that's what it's good for. So I'm just going to wipe that on here because no reason to waste any. So all I have with me, I didn't even bring like my palette thing or anything in here. So we're just going to go for it. I'm just going to pour some of this on. I don't know if I should or not. But I'm just going to pour this on, and then I'm just going to paint it on here. And we're going to see how it does. This is kind of thick, so I'm going to point you down here in just a second to show you guys what I did, so you can see how well it covers. Alright, now let's see. I don't know, is that still too bright, or can you see? Do I need to move this somewhere else? Probably. Let's see here. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry, guys. It's stuck on my stand. There we go. Let's try that. That's pretty good. Right there, is that better? It was kind of bright. I don't know. Now I'm going to have shadows. So, anyways, I just poured some out, and I didn't get my brush wet or anything, so let's just see how well this covers. You can see what color the wood is. It's kind of a birch color. Um, so I'm just going to try and see. Man, Dee must have been tired today because I didn't have a fight at all for his nap and or putting him to bed tonight. So you can see what I'm doing here. I am literally just pouring it out of the bottle. Hey Alex, how are you doing? Ooh, okay, so this is pretty thick. I probably didn't need that much, but that's okay. We're gonna go for it. It covers pretty good. Maybe I only need one coat of this. Have you guys ever used this chalk paint before? It's just from Walmart. I've never used it before. It's the Waverly Inspirations chalk paint. It's by Plaid. We're good. Oh no, your toddler's not being good for bedtime. Is he almost 2 now or is he almost 3? I can't remember. I was so loving the weather today. It was so nice outside. We played outside for a long time. He'll be 2 in March. I thought so. So he just turned 1 then, not too long ago. Darian's gonna be 3 at Thanksgiving, so he's into that terrible everything. I heard that it's not just a terrible 2s, it's a terribles 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shelly would know. She has one that's 2 and one that's 5. So, what do you guys think? This stuff covers pretty good. Like, that's not bad. My wood wasn't really smooth, so, I mean, you're going to see the wood pokey stuff in it, so. I actually am going to use this sign. My idea is to write my business name on it because this entire time I've been doing this stuff, I haven't had anything that actually showed what my business name is, so I'm going to write that on here. And then I'm going to talk my husband into gluing the back of it. It's, she says, yep, right before COVID hit. Yay! I'm independent, let me do it stage. Oh yes, that's fun. Dee's in that stage too. He is, no, me, let me. And then he's always like, do it again, 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 again. So, he was telling me tonight, done, mommy, get off phone. And I was like, I'm not getting off my phone. So I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was talking to somebody. I was talking to my sister or somebody, and I was like, are you kidding me, kid? You're 2. So yeah, this has really got a good coverage on it. Now I'm using a lot because I don't know if you guys have ever painted on wood, but when you paint on wood, it like soaks right into the board. So you kind of got to do it, a little bit fast when you're doing with wood. Because like I said, it does soak straight into the wood. And that's with any kind of wood. Like, I don't even know what kind this is. This is some round thing that we bought. I think I was going to use it as a template or something. I don't know. But I never did. It was still in the plastic when I took it out this afternoon. So, I don't know if it was because it was an 18-inch circle. I was like, oh, that'd be perfect for a template. But I never use it as a template. It says, we haven't used that brand of chalk paint. We usually use the chalk paint from a place in my hometown that makes their own. Well, I know there used to be one that was really popular, like, was it Anita's or something like that? My sister used to, I don't know. I feel like it was like Anita something or Taylor something. I don't know. Anyways, it was a really high-end chalk paint. There was like wax and all kinds of stuff that went with it. This I am totally not waxing. I am just slapping this on here and going for it. Let's see. interested to see how this stuff works. So this bottle here, it's like a 8-ounce bottle. I think this was like $7 maybe, give or take. It's a lot, and this plaster color, I don't know, it's white. So maybe that is their white. I feel like it was called titanium or something is their actual white, but this is pretty close. I mean, this looks white to me. Might have a little bit of a cream in it, but this looks white to me, so I'm good. Now I could see how you could probably do some like distressing with this if you really wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's see, it's like you do it, then they get ticked if they, yes, I know, right, Shelly? They want to do it so bad, and then they like are mad because they can't do it, and then they want help, and then they're mad because you're helping them. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this stuff is really thick though. That's one thing that's kind of nice about it. It is very thick, and it does smooth pretty good. I'm not using any kind of special paintbrush or anything. I guess I could have done this with a foam brush. Whoop, now I might have too much. That's okay. I have the spot up here that I missed, so we'll take it over here on the side. And it seems to, oop, nope, it's still wet. I was going to say, it looks like it's dry, but it's really not. Don't let the mat fool you. It's not dry. I just stuck my finger in it. So, like I said, this is not bad. Not bad for chalk paint, not bad for just paint in general. So, when I went back to the store, my idea is to get like a big white one and a big black one, because I'm going to start doing some porch leaners. And I wanted to make sure I had paint, not just like my normal craft paint that I use, because I think that would take for a lot, because, you know, like I just said, the paint soaks right into the wood. So I think it would take a ton to cover a 6-foot porch leaner. So other than that, I don't know. I think it covered it pretty good. One coat. I don't think I'm going to mess with putting another coat. And I'm even trying to thin it out a little bit because I poured that paint right on there, and so yeah. Well, I guess if you see this at Walmart next time you're there, you should pick it up, because I'm telling you, their whole paint aisle is like slim to none, nothing. Probably about a week or two ago, I went to Hobby Lobby and they didn't have hardly any paint. I was like, what in the world is going on? I haven't been up to Michael's in a while, and I went to Joann's, and Joann's doesn't have a whole lot of paint either. And I actually think theirs was on sale, but they don't really have a whole lot to choose from. So I know all those moms are getting ready for either going to school or online school, so they're probably buying up all the supplies that they can get right now. But yeah, I'm impressed with this paint. It looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to put any more on there. I think I'm good. I'll do the sides tomorrow. Let it dry a little bit. I was thinking about going ahead and drying it and then putting my name on it, but I think I'm going to let it dry just to see how long it takes and then what it looks like when it's dry. So, what do you guys think? Yeah, I covered it pretty good. I don't know how long I've been on here. Not very long. And this is an 18-inch round. I think these are used for like a tabletop or something. I don't even know what it's used for. A shelf or something, because it's a 1 inch thick by 18 inches round. But like I said, I'm gonna put my business name on here. I have it printed out, and I'm gonna trace it on here so I can paint it, because I'm not the best at hand lettering. So if anybody's ever actually seen my handwriting, you can't really read it. So 14 minutes. It didn't take long to do this one, and it sure is. It's not taking long to dry. I mean, some of it is dry where it's not as thick. But of course down here I just did this one, so it's kind of, so does anybody else have any secret paints that they know of that is easily accessible that I can get a bunch of? Now, I was fortunate that I had a bunch of paint anyways, but all of mine is like deco art paint. It's like craft paint. I'll post a picture of the finished one for sure. I'm pretty impressed with the way this turned out though. Ooh, you could even sand it a little, maybe, unless you want it to be smooth. Yeah, I don't know, I might, I don't know, I might distress it a little bit, seeing as how I've got, I always, when I was distressing like my normal boards with my craft paint, I use burnt umber, which is kind of a brown, which I'm guessing what this truffle is. It's kind of a burnt, I don't know, it's kind of looks like a brown, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll distress it with one of the grays, and then I'll write my words with the ink, which is the black one. So other than that, I'm kind of impressed with this chalk paint. One coat pretty much covered it. Now I can see a little bit of the, like, I mean, I can see the wood grain just because that's the type of wood it is, and I didn't sand it or anything when I put it on there. So if you guys have used this kind of paint before, let me know what you've done with it. This is Waverly chalk paint from Walmart. This is the plaster color. That's the only color they had. They didn't have white or titanium or whatever color it is. And then I was only able to find truffle, which is a brown. They have Dilly and Doc is the name of the company in Great Bend that makes their own chalk paint. Checking on their website. They do have a Facebook page. Okay, yeah, I sure will, because like I said, I've come across on Facebook, there's a company called Traditional Heirlooms or something like that, and I think it's a chalk paint too, but I'm not sure. But they use it more to cover up like dressers and stuff like that. So I don't know what the cost of it is. It's probably pricey, but I think for $6 for 8 ounces, that's not bad. $7 maybe. I can't remember how much it was. These were like $1.70 or something like that. This is a 2-ounce bottle, so $1.70 maybe. I was in Wellington when I bought this, so their tax is higher, so I'm not really sure. I can't remember how much it was actually. So other than that, well, I think, and it's cold down here. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this up behind me. Like, this is my new to me craft area, where I have my light and my stand and everything all set up, but it is freezing down here. It's in the basement, and I'm gonna have to talk Ryan into closing the vent down here because it is freezing. So I now understand why Riley had 15 blankets on her bed. So, all right, ladies. Well, I think I'm gonna jump off of here and I'll let this dry. It's really, it dries pretty fast too. It's really not too bad. I guess I could go get my little heat gun and do it that way, but I think I'm gonna let it dry and check it out tomorrow. And I'll paint the sides tomorrow too. You never know, I might get real creative and later come down here and do some more. I don't know. I really want to, I'm going to do a tutorial, I think, here before too long on painting a leopard print and some plaid, maybe. Like the checkered plaid, what do they call it? Oh, I don't even remember what they call it now. The red and black and the white and black checkered. Oh, buffalo plaid, that's what it is. Sorry. So, anyways. Well, ladies, have a good evening. I know that I have seen a teal color in this Waverly paint, and it is really pretty. But they didn't have any of the big, because I was going to get one. The colors that they had there at Walmart, and it was in Derby, they had like a light greenish color. I don't even know what it was. And then they had a red. And then I got the last one of these white and the last one of the brown. So, maybe they'll stock it. I don't know. But I'm going to go online and see if I can't find this stuff online, because I know that they had a bunch of colors. But it says acrylic paint, matte finish, no prep. And like I said, I didn't really do anything. That's drying pretty good. It doesn't really look like, I'm going to hold this up so you guys can see. It doesn't really have like a bunch of streak marks or anything either. So like, I don't know if you can see this, but it looks pretty good. My lighting is not really good right here. But, oh, I picked it up and there you can see where it was cracked. That's okay. I'm going to have Ryan, did you get chalk acrylic? So that's what this is. It is an acrylic paint, matte finish, but it's a chalk paint. So they did have a wax there, because you know when you use chalk paint, you, bye Alex, good luck getting him back to bed. They, like when you use this on like furniture and stuff, I believe you have to sand a little bit and make sure you get all the grease off of it. There's some different products, I don't know, like, I don't even know what it is. There's something that you can use that's like a degreaser. You wipe your furniture down with a degreaser and then you sand just a little bit, or vice versa. I can't remember which one first. And then you paint with chalk paint, but then you go back over with like a wax stuff. That's too much for this little sign. Too much for an outdoor sign too. I am going to probably play around with my stencils maybe tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. All right, Alex. All right, Shelly. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys later. Bye.